Good afternoon, everybody. On today's video, we are going to be taking a look at Dave Ramsey's 7-step baby process, a tried and true method of financial freedom and building wealth, or so they say. We're going to be taking a look at it and seeing if it is still relevant here in 2023. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, it goes without saying that Dave Ramsey is a prominent personal financial expert, but is his advice outdated, or is it even relevant here in 2023? Well, before we determine that, let's go ahead and take a look at the 7-step baby process in order to understand them. So, according to Dave Ramsey, the 7-step baby process is the following. Step 1 is to simply save $1,000 as an emergency fund. Now, that doesn't sound very difficult, right? Believe it or not, many Americans cannot even do this. Now, once you've accomplished that, you move on to step 2, which he refers to as the debt snowball. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what a debt snowball is, it's not something that he's created or generalized as a term. It's something that's been around for a very long time. And essentially all you're doing is you're looking at all of your debt obligations, you're determining which one has the lowest balance, and you're going to target that one first, pay it off, and then roll over that payment to your next lowest balance, and you continue on and on and on until all of your debts are completely paid off. In theory, you're not really spending any more money than you currently are obligated to on your debts. You're just reallocating it to the next debt in order for you to pay it off a lot quicker. Now, after step 2 comes step 3. And in step 3, he recommends that you put away 3 to 6 months of expenses. Now, this one should be self-explanatory, but if for whatever reason you do not know how to calculate your expenses, that is a bigger problem and it requires a whole nother video. Now on to step 4. Once you've completed step 1 through 3, he recommends that you then can now start your investing journey. Now, not just ordinary investing, but he recommends to start contributing 15% of your income towards your retirement, whether it be in a Roth IRA or a 401k, it doesn't matter. It just has to be some sort of retirement vehicle. Now, step 5, he recommends that you create a college fund for your children, because we all know college is very expensive and nobody loves being 23 years old, zero clue about how to be an adult, yet have hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt lingering over your head. Going on to step 6, he recommends that you pay off your mortgage early. Now, there are many ways that you can go about doing that, but it's simply all you're doing is you're throwing extra money towards the principal to reduce the term on your loan. So that way you're not paying it on the total term of, let's say, 15 years or 30 years. You're wanting to pay it off as soon as possible, is what he is recommending. And the last step is step 7, and that is simply to build wealth and give back. Now, it goes without saying that those that create financial freedom and build an immense amount of wealth can make a great difference when it comes to giving back and helping those that are less fortunate. And no, I'm not talking about those lazy individuals that simply just don't want to work, but I'm talking about those that are truly unfortunate and are in need, such as certain charities for the youth, and the list goes on. But man, are those a lot of steps? And are they even relevant? Well, if I was asked, hence the video, because I was asked if his baby step process is still relevant here in the modern day society. And to a surprise, I told them yes and no. Now, I have a different viewpoint on this, but believe it or not, I actually use this a little bit during my journey to building wealth, but I didn't follow it entirely. In fact, I didn't even stumble upon Dave Ramsey until I was well on to, in his terms of his process, step 5. Now, I didn't have my funds allocated, such as $1,000 for my emergency funds, or 3 to 6 months of expenses separated into a different account. I just had a chunk of money sitting in a savings account and a little bit in a CD. I think it was earning like 3%. And I just called all of that my insert money, right? I still don't know if you can swear on YouTube or not, so I'm not gonna chance it. But after I found Dave Ramsey, this simply provided me some clarification on what I was doing was probably the correct path. But that's where it stopped for me, right? I wasn't really interested in throwing more money towards my houses because of super low interest rates. I wasn't interested in sending more money towards my kids' college funds because my kids' college is already even taken care of. That's if they even want to go, which is for them to decide, because I could care either way. But it goes without saying that his method and basic fundamentals have been proven over and over again to get people out of very bad situations. But that is what they are. They are fundamentals. I wouldn't go to the extent of saying that they are what you need to build wealth. I just simply wouldn't. Nor would I go on to say that you follow this method and you are sure to build an immense amount of wealth, because more than likely that's just not the case. These are but the building blocks of getting you on the right path of thinking about money. More importantly, talking about money. Heck, dreaming about money. However, if you are unable to follow these simple steps in the beginning, then your financial dreams and aspirations are just that. They are dreams. Because even the wealthiest people that do not understand the fundamentals of how to manage their money can go broke and are struggling. So if this is you, go ahead and take the next couple of weeks and sit down and assess your financial situation and start taking control. And in fact, this is the video on which my channel, you pretty much stop. Now you are more than welcome and even encouraged to continue watching the videos to come, but I cannot stress this enough. Take a pause and understand the fundamentals, because everything else that I talk about further on in these videos will not pertain to you, nor will they be valuable to you because you can't master the fundamentals. Believe me, it will help in the long run. Now, these steps are not going to make you a millionaire. In fact, you're probably going to hate life during this process. Embrace the struggle. Embrace the broke life. It will make things 1,000 times easier. And just in case I did not answer indirectly if Dave Ramsey's 7-step baby process is still relevant here in 2023, well, you could say yes and no. But truth be told, the basics of money have not changed at all over the course of time. Our minds are just clouded with all the rest of the nonsense that is going on in society and in the world. For example, here's a little intro into the next video, and let me know what y'all think about this. But everyone keeps talking about how the economy has been crap and everything is tanking or it's going to tank. But let's look at the facts. Here's a chart that I want you to look at and ponder on. I'm not going to say anything about it other than you have been probably too busy to even take notice or take action on some major growth opportunities for your future. Now, if you like these videos and you want to see more of them, do me a favor, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so that way you know the next time I post a video. Hint, every Friday. At least that's what I'm trying to do. And until next time, everyone, stay broke.